So Praveen
Okay.
Spartan, nice name. Okay. So what is the better way to manage Terraform for managing multi-account in AWS organization? How can we avoid
Okay.
risk of creating the resource in the wrong account? Yeah, Suraj, please.
So I'll what I used is like I used to have like a different kind of profile creator on my local machine. You can say I configured AWS CLI for that. Each account has its own keys, like, and has its own profile. Let's say name. Let's say account name is Suraj and second account name is Akshay, right? So the key attached to it, I just need to mention my which account I need to create it. I just need to mention the profile in my Terraform code, maybe in a main.tf or a variable.tf, whenever you can mention it. Like for a good practice, we used to like call the variables from variables.tf file. So that's what I used to do till now. But maybe Akshay has some better clarity, like, or better answer for that, this kind of scenario. Like I just mentioned
Yeah,
the profile.
Absolutely. I think you are right. It's essentially the profile that gives us the clue, right? But the
Yeah,
way that
yeah,
you set the profile, it depends.
it
So
depends.
when you do it via your local machine, of course, like Suraj mentioned, you set the profiles in your local machine, right? Because you
Yeah,
set it into the till/aws/credentials file, right?
credentials. Yeah, yeah,
But on the other hand, let's say, for example, you are an organization who is more mature in terms of infrastructure, and you are doing all of your infrastructure creation through pipelines. So let's say that you are writing DevOps itself for Terraform, right? You are writing
yeah.
DevOps pipelines for Terraform. In that way, let's say you are using Jenkins. In your
Hmm.
Jenkins machine, you would configure multiple profiles. So when you
Yeah,
propagate your Terraform infrastructure through different accounts and different stages, let's say you have an account for dev, one for QA, one for stage, and one for prod or UAT and prod. At that point of time in your pipeline, if your build is on the dev stage, it should use only the dev profile of the dev
dev
AWS
profile.
account, right? So
Right.
it depends as to how you mention the profile, whether you
Mention.
use a pipeline and you already have it in your pipeline as configuration, or let's say when you're applying it from local, you do it through profiles.
Yeah,
There is no other better way to do it, but I would highly recommend trying out Terraform Cloud, because again,
yeah.
over there you have much more visibility and much more easy management, because they do a lot under the hood in terms of multi-account strategy for applying Terraform code and so
Applying
on.
the Terraform.
So until and unless you mess up your configuration file, I don't think so you would create resources in the wrong account. Or probably,
Yeah.
I mean, like, do it, no? Do it once, just get kicked out of your organization. It's a good experience. Why not? Yeah.